JP will have an update on Ronald coming up, but look at this. Matt Olson loves playing in the nation's capital. Highest OPS by a visiting player since it opened in 2008 and make it 805 straight games for him, D-Ro. I have heard you talk about what makes a good teammate for 12 years now, and every single answer is it's the same guy, and he's there every day.
Every
and I just
time.
described Matt Olson.
100%, Lauren. I'm sitting there potpourri-ing the landscape of the games last night, fixated on the Braves and their offense. Walt Weiss, they're playing inspired baseball. Bryce Elder's out there doing his thing. Bunch of punch-outs on some breaking stuff. And I kept coming back to Matt Olson and the ability to post, because you just don't see it in today's game. You don't see it ever. 162 consistently for the last 5 years. And he's swinging the bat. So I want to get into it, give him some love, get him on a side angle, see what he does, because he handles lefties. I didn't know as good as he does. The splits are identical. He handles inside. You try and come in, it gets absolutely pounded. But he has been really good and really consistent since he's come over to the Bravos, both on the offensive side and the defensive side. He gives you leadership. He shows up every day ready to go. Pause this. Give me the board of games played. The Cal Ripken 26-32, every time I see it on paper, it doesn't look right. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. My old teammate Miguel Tejada with 1152 from 2000 to 2007. But there's Matt Olson, 805, 2021 to present day. Your manager knows he goes right in the lineup. Unbelievable. Hot change me real quick. And the numbers don't lie. Stats since the start of 2021 with MLB ranks. Games played, obviously, first. He's 5th in bombs, 2nd in ribbies. Slug, he's 10th. Total bases, he's 3rd. And WAR, he's a top 10 player in the game since 2021. All-encompassing when you bring in WAR. The defense, the base running, all the metrics into one bowl. He's a top 10 player in the game. And I thought it was interesting. He goes deep in his second at-bat last night. But the first at-bat bled to the second at-bat. This is Jake Irvin, who doesn't overpower you, but has elite extension. He was punching some tickets last night. So I want to show you first at-bat. We're going backdoor breaking ball, steal a strike, sinker away. Run the second pitch back for me to sinker away. Watch him land this. This is down and away, strike, ball. But you're getting a swing on that. He gets him 0-2. High cutter back door again and executes, run that back for me, executes another four-seam fastball down and away to Matt Olson and gets the rollover. So what's Matty looking for his second AB? If you're going to get me out that way one time, you can't get me out that way again. He goes backdoor breaking ball, change up, four-seamer, backdoor breaking ball. Now he tries to execute that same sinker down the way. He doesn't execute it. He leaves it middle of the plate, fading away. Carry strike a lot longer, and he's able to destroy it. And what I love about him, run that side angle back for me real quick. You talk about a guy who gets everything into a swing. Aggressive stride. He ain't looking to hit singles. He's trying to slug. One at-bat bled to the next. And it's been steady this year. Ryan Nelson, 97 middle cut and a 3-2 count, dead center. Going deep. And we're going to get in comparing his swing. There's Paul Sewald. Took it 2023 when he was 4th in the MVP with 54 bombs and 139 RBIs. The thing that jumped out on me when I started talking with Nays last night is I wanted to know his numbers against left-handed pitching. Here he is. You know how hard Reed Detmer's 94, 95 with a wipeout breaking ball. For him to stay in there and hit a 2-iron out in Anaheim is not easy to do. So I want to focus on the numbers splits-wise, platoon splits-wise. They're really good. Slade Ciccone right here, 3-0 count. Crazy. Look at his splits. Roflo, did you know this?
I did not know
he's identical.
He's this good against lefties.
Versus left and versus right, he's identical. Look at the average, 261, 264. The on base, the slug, the weighted runs created plus. Wow. It's all really good. All right, let's get back into the tape. Slade Ciccone tried to sneak a 3-0 heater by him, and he went on top of the chop house with it earlier this year. Just dominating. Oh. Show me him against left. I know we got that. Last year, I'll take you back to 2025. He takes some of the best lefties in the game. They're in Fenway last year, 97 top of the zone against Garrett Crochet, and he's going over the monster. How about Framber Valdez, two-seamer, one of the best two-seamers in the game, 95 in, pulls his hands in and goes on top of the chop house again, and it's consistent. Little fight down the third base line. Again, Yusei Kikuchi. He gives you everything. He gives you power. He shows up and plays every day. He hits left on left. You try and come in, he shoots you. He's an RBI machine. And he's doing something a little bit different with his setup. And when I first pause, run that back for me. Whenever I see guys that hold their hands, and you're seeing it a lot more now, guys holding their hands out here, it always takes me back to Albert Bell. He was the first guy who got in a box who, like, I dare you to throw something under my hands. That's why I wanted to bring that up. Run it. And then I wanted to see what he looked like in 23. Get me back in real quick. We're going to bring this back up. I'm not there yet, bro. Ooh. Run this. I want to see him with 23. Pause. It's when he finished fourth in the MVP to his own teammate, Ronald Acuna. This is the year Ronald went north of 40 bombs and 73 stolen bases. All right? You always got to take a look at when you think you were at your best. Little bit more hunched over, nothing crazy. Shortened up, he's a little bit more wide open here, very minimal. Hands kind of out in front of him, very similar. Run this. And then we'll get into the side angles, because that's where you notice the difference. And it's something subtle that maybe wanted to engage the back hip. Pause. Look at his front foot in 2026 compared to 2023. Pigeon toeing that front foot. Maybe it's something to keep him square. Flashlights like Bregman talked about. Maybe it's something to engage the back hip for him to stay back. Whatever the reason, who else have we seen? You can run this. Who else have we seen that does that at the plate? Currently on the IL for the New York Mets, and they need him back in a bad way. Juan Soto's like the first guy that we saw really do this in the last couple of years, really pigeon-toe that front side in. Now bring up that metrics board if you can for me, the stance board. And you take a look at it. A little bit more wide open in 2025, the beginning parts of 2025, always on the back line. He's closed his stance down a little bit more, but you can see his foot completely pigeon-toed in now in 2026, and it's working for him. He started to kind of massage that late last year, and it's something he's brought into this season, and it's working. And then again, he doesn't get enough love for his defense. I can't begin to tell you when you have, I was very fortunate, the Adam LaRoches, the Derek Lees, guys that you didn't even have to think. You catch a ground ball and you're throwing it over there, and you got a 6'4", 6'5" condor that is a Gold Glove winner consistently, making plays for you. So we can bring up the last defensive board. Look at the WAR leaders among first basemen. Bring everything into the pie since the start of 2023. Matt Olson's on top. Freddie Freeman, Vlad Guerrero Jr., Bryce Harper, Yandy Diaz. Second best record in baseball to the Dodgers, 16-7. Flying high with Walt Weiss, pitching. But you need guys like this in the lineup every day.